Welcome back, guys, finally to another part of me judging your tattoos. I know I said it's going to be a monthly thing, but I think I'm not keeping track of it, so I don't know how long it has been since the last video, but maybe a month, maybe more, I don't know, but what matters is that I'm here and that I'm going to be judging your tattoos again. I'm going to be judging the tattoos that you have submitted to my subreddit page. If you wish to submit your tattoos, feel free to go and submit them. I will leave the link to my subreddit down below so you can go on there. As always, before I start this video, a little disclaimer that you who have submitted the tattoos are ready for me to judge them, and I also want to say that this is just my opinion. I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. That doesn't mean it should impact your thoughts or your opinion on your or other people's tattoos. I'm just sharing my opinion because you want me to, because you want me to judge your tattoos. It's kind of the point. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just judging the tattoo itself, not the person. So that's what's up. So I guess without further ado, we can just jump into the content itself. I will be trying my best to go through every single tattoo, even though it's kind of impossible because first of all, you have submitted a lot of tattoos. Second of all, I don't remember which ones I have already gone through and which ones I haven't. Also because I have lost footage in between all the time because these videos I get so carried away filming these videos that some footage just gets lost, and I'm so sorry for it, guys. I'm not trying to discriminate any of you. I really want to react to every single tattoo, but it's just so many tattoos, it's kind of impossible, but I will try to do my best. So we are on my subreddit, and I'm just gonna go down from the first tattoo that I seen, which is probably it has been submitted 2 minutes ago. Okay, well, with that said, we can go in and judge the first tattoo, which appears to be a snake on the arm. Like, the snake and the body of the snake itself is pretty nice. I like the way it's curving. I don't say I would be a fan of the fact that the snake doesn't have any eyes, or at least like a line that would show where the eyes are. Okay, I see it's fresh, like it's shiny and fresh, but for me it feels like some places the shading is a bit inconsistent. Like, I would want to see that the shading is very smooth. I don't think it looks very smooth, especially not in this part right here, or for example right here. It just doesn't look too smooth. And what's up with the scales? I'm sorry, I'm just judging your tattoo, but like, for example, look at the scales up here. They're very large, they're very visible, they're there, and then the scales down here, or I just don't understand the anatomy of a snake. But I think that the snake has the same size scales all over, right? Well, that's just my take, like, on the scales. Like, but if you look at the tattoo from afar, it looks good, it looks fine, you understand what it is. But like, if I go into the details, yeah, I can start picking on it, but then I guess you can pick on every single tattoo. And with that said, we can move on to the next tattoo, which is this little sun tattoo, and I love it so much. It is so cute, very subtle. It's just lines, no shading, maybe a little bit of dot work in the clouds. It's hard to tell because of the quality of the picture, but all in all, it's just lines, and they're very crisp and very clean. It's just something I say always because I just run out of words to describe the way how beautiful a line looks, like how nice the line is, you know, how not wonky, how straight it is. Yeah, but I like it. It's very cute, and it's just very humble in some way. I don't know why I want to call this tattoo humble. Let's move on down. So we have a scorpion tattoo under the knee. Well, that's like, I don't know. Oh, and I like how it looks like the scorpion's tail is like chains. The tattoo itself is very well done. I like how it's curving around, and the position of the tattoo is very nice, and it kind of goes with the flow of the body, if you know what I mean. So I guess it's a very simple yet good tattoo. Alright, here we have one. My most favorite tattoo. This one took about 8 hours. It was actually a surprise from my artist. I told him he could pick the design, I just wanted something cool, and now I love it more than anything. Well, that is so cool that you can find an artist and then you know that anything that he's going to tattoo on you, you're gonna love it. That's when you have found the artist for you. And this is an awesome tattoo. It looks really, really good. I love the placement and like the play with the white ink in some places, like for the jaw and some teeth, and also in the flowers. Like it's not too much, but it gives the perfect accent. And like the skull itself is just so detailed yet so beautiful, and the flowers, that is a really nice tattoo. You did really get a nice surprise, if I must say. You should be proud of it. This is my second post on here, but I also wanted to show my most recent tattoo, this little traditional spider. Like ticks all the boxes for a traditional tattoo. I mean, it has beautiful clean lines, subtle coloring, and it's just beautiful. I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. Got this piece 2 days ago. Wow. Well, this is beautiful. I love the details in this. I mean, I love how oh my god, the line work is beautiful. And also the shading part where you can see on the candle, the shading is lines. I really love how that looks. And dot work on the flame itself, and also dot work in other places. That's a very beautiful candle. I don't think I've ever used this sentence before. Sometimes seeing these tattoos, I'm also interested in the story behind. Like, guys, if you have some like short stories behind your tattoos, don't be shy to share them here, because sometimes it's very interesting to also read those stories. Sometimes for you it's just a pic from the tattoo artist's flash. Sometimes it is a design that means a lot to you, sometimes not, but I'm also very keen on hearing your stories. My favorite leg tattoo so far. Oh, I love this one. I think I love it also because it has like Halloween properties, like the bat in the house itself. The bat looks really nice. I love how the bat looks. Really, the face of it looks amazing. But yeah, it looks nice. The colors fit very well together and the size of it is amazing. And for the placement, the shape is also just perfect. I won this tattoo in 2017, I believe. It was done by an apprentice of an artist I really love. The piece took 7 hours in one sitting, and it faded, sunk pretty lovely into my skin. Oh my god, like dot work takes a lot of time. And I mean, if you're just sitting there, and a sternum tattoo could be pretty painful. I also have a sternum and stomach tattoo, but I'm thinking of like dot work could hurt less than just getting like black shading on there. So maybe it wasn't as painful, but still it looks nice. It's very geometrical. It's very symmetrical. You're locking on being able to win this tattoo. Like, this is a good tattoo. Most recent tattoo I got of some blackwork peonies. Aw, well these look amazing. The balance of the black shading and the just lines and dot work is very, very nice. You guys know I'm a fan of black work and peonies at the same time. So this is very beautiful. And I love to see how different artists approach the same topic. So like every artist can have their own, let's say, handwriting in tattoos. Like for example, when my tattoo artist draws a peony, I will immediately know that it's his peony that he has drawn, because the ways you can draw flowers is just like so many, and you can draw the same flower in so many different ways that it's remarkable to see how different artists take the same idea and just make it different, like a flower, a peony, in different ways. Just like, I just really like seeing that. Yeah, so this is a very beautiful tattoo. My first sleeve tattoo is still in progress from Mexico. All right, yeah, so at first I thought it was finished, but no, I can see it's in progress. It looks very nice. I can't wait to see it when it's done, so be sure to submit it when it's done. I would like to see that. As far as it goes right now, the line work is nice and it looks subtle, and it looks like the theme for it is holding it together. So that looks like it's a good job in progress. Part of my sleeve. So it's like a geometrical type of thing, and it has like a realistic bear's face in the middle. You can see that this is mixing styles because it's like geometrical line work and then it's like realism in the middle. I mean, it's a nice idea, and the tattoo itself looks good. I don't know how I feel myself about it. It doesn't mean it's a bad tattoo. It's a very good tattoo, but I just don't know like how, like, I'm not a fan of mixing styles, even though that's possible and they can look good together, but that me myself, yeah, but it's like, it somehow goes together, it fits together, and I mean, that's a fun idea. Done 2 days in a row on a convention? No way. In 2 days? That feels like it's not enough time, or just like you sat through so much pain, but that looks so nice. I really like Japanese style tattoos, And these look very crisp and very fresh because I mean, I can see that they have been just done in this picture. I like the pieces themselves, but for example, the shading right here, maybe because it's fresh, it looks a bit scratchy, but this part right here just looks like it was rushed, like the shading part. Maybe that's just me, but all in all, like they fit very well together. The colors are nice. I really want a Hanya mask on myself. I just don't know really where, since it also kind of does not go with my style. But I will maybe try somehow to incorporate a Hanya mask somewhere someday. I'm getting so carried away in this video that I'm like just like commenting on one tattoo for 10 minutes. But what I was saying, that I really like this tattoo. Like the composition of the tattoo is amazing. The placement of the wings, the placement of the head, the tail, just like how it flows with the arm is just looking so good. So that's a very beautiful tattoo. My lovers, this is a beautiful traditional style tattoo. And I love that those both are ladies. That's so beautiful. I like it, and the placement of it is also very sensual. I just like the idea that something like that is on a place where you don't show it to everyone all the time. Like, I get it, in the summer you have a crop top, but like it's a very beautiful placement for the tattoo. And also I bet you have a meaning behind it, or if you don't, it's still beautiful. I like it a lot. My 3 favorite tattoos, the one with the sugar skull is a memorial piece for my grandmas. I hope you can see them all right. Okay, thank you for just putting your tattoos together like this. If not, yeah, this looks like it's on an elbow, so that could have been painful, but it looks very nice. Also, there are 2 skulls. This one is an animal skull right down here. Oh, and has another one right below it. This is beautiful as well. The placement of it, the composition is very nice. It looks like you're keen on skulls. Yeah, but it's very beautiful. This one, I believe, is the one that you said is a contribution to your grandmother. It fits the placement well. I love the flowers. The skull maybe itself could have been a little bit lighter because I feel it kind of hides behind the flowers a lot, if we're talking about contrast. But the tattoo itself, I bet it's still beautiful, and I bet it means a lot to you. So still, your tattoos are very beautiful. First one, okay. So it's like a sword and butterfly wings together. If this is like a small piece with just lines done, I'm gonna start being picky. It's just like, I'm so picky. For example, up here, the handle of it isn't very symmetrical, but then again, okay. Like it is symmetrical, but in some places, there are some little things that are not totally symmetrical. And like both ends of this handle, like look at here and then look at here, it's like not the complete same. I can start being picky on that, but if you zoom out, like it looks like a clean and okay tattoo, but there's still like some little details that could have been more precise or been corrected. But that's just me. Ooh, something a little different on my thigh, courtesy of Jake. All right, yeah, it looks interesting. I love this. I mean, I love how it's like mixed styles, because the octopus looks like it's in realism, then you have some black work at the bottom, and then in the middle you just have lines. Like, I would call them lines, even though I know it's like a bit of a thicker line with the colors and shading, but somehow it's like mixing very well in this, and it does look like different. It's very unique. I have never seen a mix of styles like this before, so this is very nice, very beautiful. A blackwork snake from the Philippines. All right. Now, this is a beautiful snake. I like this a lot. The way it's curving, the way it has been designed. I love how the snake has flowers in some places, like the skin has flowers on it. The face of the snake is just so bizarre looking, but I love it. I love it a lot. The scales and everything flows with the snake's body very well, so this is very beautiful. I like it a lot. This is a matching tattoo I got with my grandma. Aww. It was on her bucket list to get at least one before she goes, and now she has 2. I'm pretty much covered and have gotten 12 more since this one in July. So it is a part of a sleeve now, but here it is in its original glory. That's so sweet. And it is so sweet to have a matching tattoo with your grandma. I can't imagine my grandma having tattoos because she's like my grandmother is 80 years old. I couldn't imagine her getting a tattoo. But that's so sweet that you had this opportunity to get a matching tattoo with your grandmother, and it is so sweet. It's just so nice. And that's a very amazing experience you probably had, so that's very beautiful. Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty. So this is on the foot. Oh, that should have been painful. And I like how it's been trying to make like in a traditional style. Only about the background, like I'm not sure it's gonna hold up because the rest of it has outlines but the background doesn't. So if you maybe would have had outlines for the background, it could have held up well because your feet is constantly in your shoes and is going to be rubbing all the time, so the tattoo itself will fade a lot faster. And so the parts that are going to fade faster are the parts that don't have an outline and just don't like conceal or contact the shape. But all in all, it's still a fun tattoo. I like it a lot. Noose. We have a noose right here. Oh, but it looks good. And I love the spider web in it a lot. The only thing that I was concerned about was how close it is to the other rose tattoo, I believe. And the other tattoo as well. Well, it's not that close, but it's like almost touching the rose tattoo. So, I mean, it's your call, of course, but I would have put the noose a little bit higher because a little bit higher, see, there's like more space for the noose part. But I mean, the tattoo itself still looks good. My third tattoo and biggest one yet. And it is very good looking. I love the colors. I love the white in it. Like the white looks like beautiful highlights, especially on the leaves. You see them right there on the side. It looks like it has a highlight. So I love how that looks. And also the petals themselves. It is very traditional and it just looks very well. And above the knee, my God, that would have hurt a lot. But it looks good, and I believe, yeah, it does look like it's really big. It looks like it suits the place, so nice job. That's my sketch style fantasy themed sleeve in progress. Love this so far. Okay, well, I have my own opinion on this. So I have been seeing people getting sketch style tattoos, and some of them look good, and some of them don't. Sometimes it's because it's not done well, or sometimes it is because the thing that has been tattooed in the sketch style, like it just doesn't look like it should have been tattooed that way. I'm sorry for the light changing, but then again, this is my personal opinion. If you dig this style and you dig your own tattoos, that's the only thing that matters. But if you're asking my opinion, then I would say, first of all, I kid you not, I could not tell what this is. And for me, even though if it's like a style itself, the sketch style, for me it always looks like it's someone that can tattoo. Because it just looks like this. Well, obviously because it's a sketch style. But for me, in my head and in my world, tattoos have clean lines. It's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying. I could read the word placebo. And then I was just like trying to understand if it's a vial that has like liquid in it or something. I could understand this. I think this one out of all of them is the best one out of all the 4 tattoos. Because this looks like, yeah, it is in the sketch style, but then it kind of just looks like, it looks fine. It looks okay. And this one, I think this one is even better. Yeah, because if you make something in a sketch style, I like when you can still see what it is and the extra lines on the sides are just, okay, fine. But this one, I'm sorry, but this just looks really bad. The rest of them, okay, but this one, what is this? Like, if the artist would have made some specific lines a lot darker so they stand out and you can tell what it is, then it could have been like good. The dagger, if it's a sword or a dagger, I'm not a fan of it. I do not like it. I'm sorry, personal opinion again. Yeah, because like the stem of it just looks wonky. It looks wonky. I'm being harsh, but I'm being honest. I can't not lie. I'm so sorry. My first tattoo done by Frankie. Wow. This looks so good. The horse. Oh, the lines. I love the play of dot work and line work. Looks really nice. The composition is beautiful. The crescent moon, the flowers, the anchor. Okay, so it's a half sleeve that goes around, but it looks really beautiful. Anyhow, guys, there's so many tattoos that I did not have the time to go through. I will have to make a part 6 like very, very soon, just catching up on the rest of the tattoos you submitted, because it's just impossible to go through all of them in one video, or as I said, it's going to be 2 hours long. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to your tattoo. I will try to include the rest of the tattoos that I missed in this video in the next video. I was pleased to see your tattoos, and I hope I didn't offend anyone. And yeah, so guys, again, if you wish to submit your tattoos, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave me a like, subscribe, and now I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!